Well, I guess that's it. I had a whole thing planned, but I've been running around crazy for days, so let's just sit back. Oh yeah, can everyone turn off their electronics and anything that makes sounds? Also, if you could keep them out of your hands. I was at a show the other day and behind somebody who kept reading stuff. It was hurting my eyes, it was glaring, and it wasn't very fun for me to watch the show that way. So let's just get rid of the electronics for 1 hour. An intermission, you can go back to them. Okay, enjoy the show. Thank you.
That's really distracting.
To have some bugs is good. I want them dead! Poison every bug!
She ordered where she stood.
But, Governor, please listen here. Poison I never use. It seeps into all our water, so poison I refuse. So what if water poisoned be? My roses look so grand. A bright green lawn without a weed is what should be mine. poisoning our water for lawns and gardens too is not a good reason to have for such a thing to do. Fired are you? Away with you! I'll call somebody fast.
She calls Lawn Kim on her cell phone.
The bombs you have to blast!
As fast as lightning streaks the sky, appeared Lawn Kim. A terrible thing would soon be done. A sad and sorry look he had. She saw the gardener's eyes. At the time she had not a heart, so lots of lies were start. Then quite a ruckus sound was heard. Children came inside.
Governor, please come and help us. Sylvia lies dying. For help in matters such as this, you must call 911. Now, run along. I need some peace. My work is not yet done. But, Governor, you must help us. Sylvia lies dying. Who in the world is Sylvia? And stop all your loud crying.
The children's eyes looked very sad. They answered with a quaint,
Sylvia is a mom-to-be. She lives at Garden Lake. Why do you bother me for that? Call help at 911. Because you are responsible for poison from her gun. The poison for the bugs you spray seeped down to Garden Lake. Sylvia is a swan, you see. Her rescue we did make. A swan, you say? So what's the big deal? So what if she does die? My rose garden will get the prize. For me, the value's high. Who are you children, anyway?
she asked with lots of spite.
We are the kids who dare to care. We stand up for what's right. Idiot! Give me a Y. Give me an E. Give me a P. What's that spell? Yeah. What's that spell? Yeah. Young environmental protectors. Yep. That's us. Yep. And they said, why can't you hear us? Why can't you hear us cry? Please don't let Sylvia die. Wish you could hear us cry. And they said, why can't you hear us? Why can't you hear us cry? Please don't let Sylvia die. Wish you could hear us cry. Take your swan and get out of here and never bother me.
The children's eyes were very sad. They left in misery. Oh, now wait, miss. Please listen on. My story is not yet done. Oh, the kids who dare to care came back, I was told, later on. Now, as the governor did prepare to host a grand affair, the chic of chic designers came with something new to wear, declaring as she strode right in.
Tails are the newest range. This dress, as fresh cut tails of fox, I killed them in their cage.
her heart would come to know of stealing instead. Suddenly, a ruckus came that did disturb the air. It was a bunch of jolly clowns, like coming from a fair.
The fitting of my dress must wait. I have to watch this act. They have come to audition for the garden show, in fact. I thought it was a good idea to add a little flair, to have some children entertained in tomorrow's grand affair.
The act the clowns began to show was led by comedy. And when they had her attention, this is what they said.
The day we noticed Sam was gone, we sounded the alarm. When authorities stopped looking, we knew there would be harm. We had a hunch and followed it. The ones who catch stray pets, we followed them to Crito Lab, where they emptied their nets. In the window, we looked and saw Sam cry as they did grab. Governor, you must stop them now! Please, shut down Crito Lab! This act is not a funny one.
The governor did shout.
No, why would Crito Lab hold Sam? A boy can walk right out. Sam is a fluffy cat we love. Don't let them torture him. They will drill a hole in his skull. He'll suffer head to limb. So what if a cat does suffer? It is for humankind. But other labs have better ways. Oh, Crito's lab behind. Who are you kids anyway? Get out of here. Take flight. We are the kids who dare to care. We stand up for what's right. Ready then. Give me a Y. Y. Give me an E. E. Give me a P. P. What's that spell? Yeah. What's that spell? Yeah. Young environmental protectors. Yep. 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 That's us. Yep. And they said, why can't you hear us? Why can't you hear us cry? Please don't let animals die. Wish you could hear us cry. And they said, why can't you hear us? Why can't you hear us cry? Please don't let animals die. Wish you could hear us cry.
Now, wedding guests, please don't you stir. There is much more to hear. The kids who dared to care came back. They stood up without fear. The agribusiness woman came, the owner of Kim Food. A scheduled meeting she did have. The governor she roasted. She promised bigger, better crops by using GMOs.
It's $1 billion business. Who cares what really grows?
can charge. An agribusiness deal was struck for money she had chose. Then the kids who dared to care came back. The news they had was brave.
Oh, Theodore was killed today. His life you should have saved. Let me guess.
The governor said.
Old Theodore's a dog? No.
They said.
He was a giant. And now he's just a log. You should not cut the giant trees. You must protect them all. We implore you, Miss Governor, don't let any more fall. Young environmental protectors, I know who you are now. I asked you never to come back. Goodbye. Adios. Ciao. And they said, why can't you hear us? Why can't you hear us cry? Please don't let the giant trees die. Wish you could hear us cry. And they said, why can't you hear us? Why can't you hear us cry? Please don't let the giant trees die. Wish you could hear us cry.
And back to finish old business without the slightest care of water, trees, and animals whose lives they didn't spare.
Don't like what you are doing.